Yes, hi guys. Now I'm taking some more further questions or some more questions based on the same quadrant forms, okay, or facts regarding the quadrants in case of trigonometric ratios or functions. Okay, so in trigonometry, mostly the quadrant questions based on quadrants, the values of the quadrant, value of trigonometric functions in different quadrants. Okay, that is very important. That's why I'm taking some more questions, further some questions. Last question, 13th one, is taken from the basic questions based on the quadrant itself, but the values of the trigonometric functions in case of sides of the triangles. These sides of triangles are taken in the next lecture series. I'll take in the fourth question. Lecture series. I'll take this kind of questions, which are basic questions again. So all these basic facts regarding the trigonometry trigonometry regarding the facts regarding trigonometry or trigonometric ratios. I have to just talk about these. Okay, so in detailed discussion. First, I had to take this, but I'll take in the next fourth lecture series. So let me take further questions. Okay, questions based on quadrants or values of the trigonometric ratios or functions in different quadrants. What are the quadrants? As I already told you, let me remind that all students took coffee. Okay, so in the first quadrant, all trigonometric ratios are positive. In the second quadrant, sine and cosecθ reciprocal of each other are positive. So all students took, which means tan here, we take for tan theta and cot theta, okay, reciprocal of each other, are positive in the third quadrant. The fourth quadrant, cos theta and secant theta are positive. Okay, so all students took coffee. So this is the basic trick, just to remember that in which quadrant which trigonometric is the positive and the negative. So that is the basic formula. Now let me take the question number one. Question number one it says that sine 180 degree. Let me write down. We have to take the left hand side and prove the right hand side equal. So the question given is sine 180 degree plus theta into cos 90 degree plus theta into tan 270 degree minus theta, okay, cot 360 degree minus theta whole divided by sine 360 degree plus minus theta, this is minus theta into cos 360 degree plus theta, okay, into cosec minus theta, cosec of minus theta into sine 270 degree plus theta, this whole is equal to 1. Okay, so this we have to prove here. Now left hand side we have almost all kinds of, all the four values of trigonometric ratios in all four quadrants. Okay, this is in the 270 degree plus theta, that's the fourth quadrant. 360 degree minus theta, fourth quadrant. 270 degree minus theta, third quadrant. And cosec minus theta is just in the fourth quadrant, but angle is negative. So now this is odd function, so we will take this. 90 plus theta is in second quadrant, cos 90 plus theta. Sine 180 plus theta, this is third quadrant, because 180 plus theta, this is 180 plus theta, means this will fall in third quadrant. The first quadrant, 90 minus theta. 90 plus theta, 180 minus theta, second quadrant. 180 plus theta, 270 degree. 270 degree is up to this point. Okay, this is y dash axis, x axis, x dash axis. 90 degree. Okay, this is 90 plus theta means 180 degree up to this point. 90 plus theta will lie here. 180 plus theta, and this is up to 270 degree. 90 plus 90 plus 90, 270 degree, and this is 360 degree. Okay, so this is how we have to decide about it. Now let us take the values. So I'm taking the left hand side here and putting the answer directly so that we can save the time in writing. Okay, instead of writing, I'm writing the values of this. Okay, so first of all, sine 180 degree plus theta, it is third quadrant, because 180 plus theta is in the third quadrant. In third quadrant, sine is negative. Okay, because only tan and cot are positive in the third quadrant. All students with coffee means tan theta in the third quadrant positive. So sine is negative. And 180 plus theta, this is another point let me take. If it is 90 degree or pi by 2, minus theta plus theta, sine cosec, sorry, sine cos, cos sine, will be sine theta is equal to cos theta. And cos sine, okay. Similarly, if it is plus theta, it is pi by 2 plus theta, second quadrant, again it is same value, sine. So pi by 2 plus theta, pi by 2 minus theta, 90 minus theta, 90 plus theta will be sine cos, cos sine, tan cot, cot tan, sec cosec, cosec sec. This is the process. Now if pi by 2 into 3 pi by 2, I mean this is 3 pi by 2, odd multiple of pi by 2, 3 pi by 2, 5 pi by 2, 7 pi by 2. If it is 7 pi by 2, 5 pi by 2, 3 pi by 2 plus theta, 3 pi by 2 is 270 degree. 270 degree is 90 into 3. Pi by 2 is 90 degree and into 3. So 3 pi by 2, 270. Multiple of 90 degree will give us sine cos, cos sine, tan cot, cot tan. Okay, and sec, cosec, cosec sec. This is the process in case of 90 multiple of 90 degree. And 180, 360 and multiple of 180 degree. Okay, so that will give us direct value sine, sine, cos, cos, tan, tan, cot, cot, sec, sec, cosec, cosec. That is the process. This we have to remember. Okay, so in this case, if it is 90 plus theta, 90 minus theta, 270 degree plus theta, 270, 3 pi by 2, 5 pi by 2. Next multiple of odd multiple of pi by 2 means odd multiple of 90 degree will give us sine, cos, cos, sine. Oh, this is to be remembered. And if it is 360 degree, 180 degree, and multiple of pi, you multiple of 2 pi, okay, or 360 degree, that will give us direct values. That is the process here. So this is, let me write here. So what do we get here? Sine 180 degree plus theta means sine theta it will be, but it will be negative because it is in the third quadrant. So it is minus sine theta. Sine 180 degree plus theta is minus sine theta because it is in the third quadrant, and 180 plus theta is sine, sine, cos, cos, sine, as like that. Okay, so this is minus sine theta into cos 90 plus theta. Cos 90 plus theta, 90 plus theta is second quadrant. In second quadrant, cos is negative. But in case of 90 plus theta, 90 minus theta, as I tell you here, that cos becomes sine, sine becomes cos, but negative positive, that we have to think about. So 90 plus theta falls in the second quadrant. In second quadrant, cos is negative. It is minus sine theta into minus sine theta, let me write. Multiplication of minus sine theta into tan to 70 degree minus theta. 10 to 70 degree minus theta means third quadrant. Third quadrant, tan is positive. But it is 270 degree, means multiple of 90 degree. 3 pi by 2 it is. 3 pi by 2 minus 3, 3 pi by 2 plus theta. That means tan becomes cot, cot becomes tan. In that way, 10 to 70 degree minus theta, it is in the third quadrant. In third quadrant, tan is positive because all students took coffee. It took coffee means tan theta. It is positive, it is cot theta, positive. Tan becomes cot, cot becomes tan. In case of pi by 2 into 3, it is 3 pi by 2, 5 pi by 2, etc. Odd multiple of pi by 2 will make us tan cot, cot tan, like that. Now cot 360 degree minus theta, it is in the fourth quadrant. 360 degree minus theta, this angle lies in the fourth quadrant. The fourth quadrant, cot is negative, but cot will become cot minus cot theta, which is minus cot theta. Cot 360 degree minus theta means cot theta. All are in multiplication, but negative, and this is positive. Okay, so negative value is there in the numerator. In the denominator, what we have? Sine 360 degree minus theta. This is in the fourth quadrant, 360 degree minus theta. So sine 360 minus theta, it becomes sine, but it will be negative. So this minus sin theta, because it is in the fourth quadrant. The fourth quadrant only cos positive, cos and sec positive. So this is sin here, sin is negative. Cos 360 degree plus theta, first quadrant. 360 degree and pi plus theta, it comes in the first quadrant. In first quadrant all are positive, so cos is positive. But cos 360 plus theta becomes cos. It is cos theta positive. And now minus, this is cosec minus theta. Cosec is odd function, sin is odd function, tan is odd function, cot is odd function. It will become negative. It is minus cosec theta, because cosec minus theta is equal to minus cosec theta. That is the process here. So it is minus cosec theta. Sin 270 degree plus theta. Now 270 plus theta will fall in fourth quadrant. 270 degree plus theta, it becomes in the fourth. It comes in the fourth quadrant. In the fourth quadrant, sin is negative, but it is 2 pi by 3 pi by 2. 270 degree means 3 pi by 2. 90 multiplied 90 degrees. Sin will become cos, but it is negative, minus cos theta. Now let us solve it further. Now what is sin? It is positive sin square theta. Okay, one sin cancelled out, is minus sin cancelled out. Alright. Now one cos. Okay, this is minus cos, this is minus 1. First of all, let me think about negative values. This minus sin, 3 minus signs. In the numerator also there are 3 minus sign. All will become positive. Because minus, 3 minus in the denominator, 3 minus in the numerator, all are positive. Now they will become positive here. Okay. Now let us talk about sin, cos, etc. So all are positive here. Because in the denominator also we have 3 negative signs. In the numerator also we have 3 negative signs. Negative cancelled out. Minus 1 is, divided by minus 1 is positive 1. Okay, now let us talk about one sin. Let me convert them into sin cos. It is numerator sin theta, 1 sin theta left over. Cot theta is into cos upon sin, cos theta upon sin theta. Again cos theta upon sin theta, cot theta, divided by, this is cos theta here. This is cosec, means 1 upon sin theta. Cosec is cos theta with cos theta. These two cos theta. 1 sin theta, this cancelled out. And this cos theta, 2 cos theta cancelled out. In the numerator upon denominator. Now this sin theta also cancelled out. All are cancelled out. This is 1 here. Same thing upon same thing. This will be 1. This is the right hand side. This is the right hand side we have got it. Okay, so hands put. This is what we have to do here. Only think about the quadrant, in which quadrant that value, that trigonometric function is lying. Okay, so that will decide positive and negative. That is the only important point here. That is to be remembered. Okay, now second question, let me take. Second question is also at the same time. Again, we have to decide about the ratios. Question number second. Again, let me write, this is sine of minus theta. We have to solve all these through the following trigonometric ratio. Proof means right hand side is given, so we have to left hand side is right hand side. That's the point here. Okay, so second question, sine of minus theta, then tan of 90 degree plus theta, okay, into sine of 180 degree plus theta, into secant of 270 degree plus theta, divided by, okay, sine 360 degree minus theta. This is 360 degree minus theta into cos 270 degree minus theta into cosec into cosec 180 degree minus theta. Yeah, cot into cot 360 degree minus theta. This whole is equal to 1 we have to do. Again, question 7 is at the same time. Now let us take this. Okay, so I'm taking the left hand side. I'm writing the left hand side. I'm solving directly because first we write left hand side and then we solve. I'm taking the left hand side directly so that we can save the time. Just converting these values. Now this is sine is odd function. The sine minus theta is minus sine theta. Minus sine theta. Since sine of minus theta is equal to minus sine theta. This is odd function. These are already mentioned about. Okay. This is sine of minus theta is minus sine theta. Tan 90 plus theta. 90 plus theta again in the second quadrant. Second quadrant tan is negative. Okay. Tan but 90 plus tan 90 plus theta is cot theta minus cot theta. It will be into minus cot theta. Tan 90 plus theta, 90 plus 90 minus, it will become tan cot tan, sine cos, cos sine, sec cosec, cosec sec. That is the process. Now I'll just remind it again and again so that one can understand. Okay, so one can remember this. Now sine 180 plus theta. Now 180 plus theta is third quadrant. Angle is 180 degree complete. Plus theta means acute angle. If we add 180 theta in 180, that means it will fall in the third quadrant. In the third quadrant, sine is negative, while only tan cot are positive. This is minus sine theta, because sine 180 degree plus theta, sine cos cos, tan cot sec cosec cosec. Okay, because 180 plus theta. 180 minus theta, 360 degree plus theta, 360 degree minus theta. They are multiple of 180 degree. That means pi multiple, n into pi. 2 pi, n into 2 pi also becomes direct, sine cos. But 90 multiple of 90, 2 pi, 3 pi by 2, pi by 2, 3 pi by 2, 5 pi by 2. They are multiple of 90 degree or pi by 2. So they will become sine cos, cos sine, tan cot tan, sec cosec, cosec sec. That's the process. Just to remember 90 degree and 180 degree multiple of them. Okay, so in the numerator we are discussing about 180 degree plus theta, it is minus sine theta. Second to 70 degree plus theta. Now it is lying in the fourth quadrant. The fourth quadrant, cos and sec are positive, so this is positive. But sec will become cosec. So positive cosec theta. This is cosec theta. Sec to 70 degree plus theta is cosec theta. Sec cosec cosec sec. Okay, because 270 degree plus theta, 270 degree is multiple of 90 degree. That is the process are repeated number of times. Now let me write in the denominator. This is numerator. What are the denominator values? First is sine 360 degree minus theta, fourth quadrant, 360 degree to pi minus theta means fourth quadrant. The fourth quadrant, sine is negative. Only cos and second are positive. The sine is negative minus sine theta. Why? Because sine 360 degree minus theta. This is multiple of 180 degree. So direct value is sine cos. Now cos 270 degree minus theta. 270 degree. Third quadrant complete. So it is in the third quadrant because 270 degree less value. Minus theta is subtracted from 270 degree, so it will lie in the third quadrant. Third quadrant cos is negative. It will be cos sine. It is minus sine theta. Try to understand. Cos sine cos. Multiple of 90 degree, 270 degrees. Cosec 180 degree minus theta lie in the second quadrant. The second quadrant, 180 degree minus theta, second quadrant. Cosec is positive. Sine is positive. It will become direct cosec. It is cosec theta positive. 180 degree minus theta, cosec 180 degree minus theta is cosec theta. Into cot 360 degree minus theta, fourth quadrant, 360 degree minus theta. Okay, so cot 360 degree minus theta is cot theta, but it is negative. Because in the fourth quadrant, cot is negative, tan is negative, only cos and sec are positive. the fourth quadrant. So this is minus cot theta. Let us now solve this. How many negative signs are there? 1, 2, 3 in the numerator, 1, 2, 3 in the denominator. So all are positive. They will become positive. Minus, minus, plus. Okay. If they are in pairs, same number of negative signs are in the numerator, same number in the denominator, they will cancel out, they will become positive. Positive first thing. Now if I sine cancel out, sine cancel out, one cot let me take cancel out, and cosec is also cancelled out. All values are directly cancelled out, so this is equal to 1. Same thing upon same thing. 2 upon 2 is 1. Same thing upon same thing, 1. That is how we are. So this is the right hand side. Same answer is obtained. This is the right hand side, RHS. Right hand side. Henceforth, this we have. Question number second. Question number 2 we have done. So second question is completed. Let me take the third question. Now question number 3, what does it say? Okay, so question number 3, let us talk about. Okay, question number 3 is also of the same type. Now again, in the numerator we have cos 2 pi plus theta into cosec 4 pi plus theta, okay, into 10 pi by 2 plus theta divided by third question, that is question number 3, second pi by 2 plus theta into cos theta only, sorry, it is only cos theta into cot of pi plus theta. Okay, this is equal to 1 we have to do. Alright, again let us take left hand side. Left hand side is equal to, okay, let me write here, this is cos 2 pi plus theta into cosec 4 pi plus theta into 10 pi by 2 plus theta divided by, this is secant pi by 2 plus theta into cos theta into cot of pi plus theta. This is left hand side. Okay, so we have written down here left hand side. Now let me solve them. What is cos 2 pi plus theta? This is first quadrant, 2 pi plus theta. All are positive, so cos is positive in this case. 2 pi means 360 degree, 360 degree plus theta comes in the first quadrant. First quadrant, all are positive. It is cos theta only. Cos 2 pi plus theta is cos theta, positive. 4 pi is multiple of 2 pi, so n times pi. We know that since cosec n into 2 pi plus theta, this is again first quadrant, equal to cosec theta, positive value. In the first quadrant, n times whatever, this is 2 into 2 pi. 4 pi means 2 into 2 pi. In place of n we have 2. Whatever multiple of 2 pi is there, 1 times 2 times 3. That will give us in the first quadrant, and all values are directly values, positive values, cosec, cosec. This is cosec theta into cosec theta, this value. Now 10 pi by 2 plus theta, this is 90 plus theta. 10 90 plus theta is cot theta, but angle is lying in the second quadrant. 90 plus theta is 90 degree. Pi by 2 is 90 degree. 90 degree plus theta means second quadrant. In second quadrant, 10 is negative, so it will be minus cot theta. Minus cot theta. 10 90 plus theta is cot theta minus cot theta. Okay, so negative y because it's lying in the second quadrant, divided by, now secant pi by 2 plus theta again, 90 plus theta. Secant becomes cosec, but it is in the second quadrant. In second quadrant, sec is negative, it is minus cosec theta into cos theta as it is into cot pi plus theta. Pi plus theta is lying in the third quadrant, tan cot are positive, this is positive, but it will become direct, so it is cot theta positive. So negative sign is 1 in the denominator, 1 in the numerator, positive it becomes cot theta cancel out, cos theta cancel out, cosec theta is 1, this is equal to 1, hence it is right hand side, proved, hence proved. Hence it is proved. Question number 3 is also good. Alright, question number 3. Let us take question number 4. And what is question number 4 say? Let me check it. Okay. Now question number 4. Question number 4 says if tan 35 degree. Question number 4 says all these questions are taken from students' queries in the class, because whenever I teach engineering student in the class, they give me these kind of questions there. So all the questions I wrote down in the diary, and those questions I take because most of the questions are repeated. All the questions students ask again and again. Okay, I mean next batch comes, then again they ask the same kind of question. Okay, from the previous batch they were doing the same question. So this is how questions are being repeated. So that's why I'm taking all these questions so that the students can understand them from basic points. Trigonometry is to be understood from the facts which are fundamental. Fundamental questions are, facts are to be understood. This is not based on fundamental questions. Again, these are repeated and they are to be remembered by the student. Now let me take question number 4 we are talking. So if tan 35 degree, it is given to us tan 35 degree is equal to x. Okay. Then prove this. Then to prove if it is given to us that tan 35 degree is equal to x, then prove that tan 145 degree, tan of 145 degree minus tan of 125 degree, okay, divided by 1 plus tan 145 degree into tan of 125 degree is equal to is equal to 1 minus x square, which is divided by twice x. That is the value. Okay, we have to prove this in terms of x. Right hand side is in terms of x because tan 35 degree is given to us in x form. Okay, now let us talk about it. So, sorry, left hand side is equal to this. So this is tan 145 degree minus tan of 125 degree divided by 1 plus tan 145 degree into tan 125 degree. Okay. Now let us solve it. So tan 145 degree can be written as 180 degree minus 35 degree. Let me write it as tan 180 degree minus 35 degree will give us 145 degree. Difference of 180 minus 35 is 145. Okay. Now this is minus tan 125 can be written as 90 degree plus 35 degree plus 35 degree. 125, tan 125 means tan 90 plus 35. 90 plus 35 is 125. Simple. Divided by 1 plus again. The first is still 145 degree as 180 degree minus 35 degree into tan 90 degree plus 35 degree. The second multiplication. Tan 125 degree, tan 125 is tan 90 degree plus 35 degree. Okay, so we have to convert them into 35, tan 35 degree, because only then we can replace tan 35 by x. Okay, so because we are given tan 35 degree equal to x. Now this is again, this angle is lying in the second quadrant, 180 degree minus 35. That means this will be 180 minus theta is second quadrant. In second quadrant, tan is negative. Tan is negative, but it is direct. It will be minus tan 35 degree. 180 degree minus theta is in the second quadrant. Second quadrant, tan is negative. Cos is negative, tan is negative. Only sine, cosec are positive. This is negative. Minus tan 35 degree. Minus sine 90 plus 35. Again, it is lying in the second quadrant. But tan 90 plus theta will become cos theta, but it will be negative cos theta, which is plus cot negative negative. Let me write here first negative by the outside, and it is in the bracket negative cot 35 degrees. Why? For tan 90 plus theta is cot theta, so 90 plus theta cot theta, but it is negative cot theta. Why? For tan 90 plus theta lying in this angle lying in the second quadrant. The second quadrant tan is negative. So tan will become cot minus minus. Okay, divided by what again 1 minus tan 180 degree minus 35 degree is lying in the second quadrant again. It is negative minus tan 35 degree as in the numerator period, because it is minus tan 35 degree by plus sign it has become negative into tan again 90 plus theta is minus cot 35 degrees minus cot 35 degree. Okay, it will give us in the numerator we are having tan minus tan 35 degree. That means x here minus x. For tan 35 degree is x, so it is minus x here. Now this is plus cot 35. I can write it as 1 upon cot 35 is 1 upon tan 35. Okay, divided by 1 minus tan 35 degree is x into minus cot 35 is minus plus become multiplied minus into minus plus. Again it has become plus sign. Okay, so this is 1 upon x because cot 35 degree is 1 upon tan 35. So tan 35 degree is x here, and let me write it here. Therefore, we obtain minus x plus 1 upon x divided by